Well, hello everybody. It's been a while since I've been on here. Uh, I'm just been busy, man. That's just how life is. I want to make this into something like I always say, but I just don't see that happening. But regardless, I'm gonna do what I can when I can. I just recently started making uploads again on my I'm gonna put it over here. So I just started recently making videos again on my primary YouTube channel. And the reason why I've been like late and not doing anything with my main YouTube channel is predominantly because every single time I try to get something made, I don't have a good video editor that I am comfortable with. A Flamora Wondershare is one of my favorites, but I don't have the money to just drop into that when I have other responsibilities to do. So I found one called OpenShot Video Editor. So if you watch my very last video about Quantum TV, it was made through OpenShot Video Editor, and it's okay, but if you watch it, you'll see that everything is not in proportion like it should be. Everything is squished, and when I was making the video, it did not look like that. And so when I exported it and I watched the video after I exported, that's when it started to look like that. But I was out of time. I made that really quickly because I was about to have to go to work, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna upload it. And shockingly, I got over 400 views in it, which is fantastic. And everybody should know who Quantum TV is by now. He's a piece of shit, and I'm glad what happened to him happened 110-fold. The situation, is never a good situation, especially since it's a type of domestic abuse. It's never good. It's never good. Don't wish that upon anybody, but Quantum TV himself getting arrested, I'm glad that happened because something needed to happen to Quantum TV, and if that's what it needed to happen, then I'm glad, because if he doesn't wake up and realize what type of shitty person he is and about what he does and about how he goes about and carries himself and how he talks to people and so on and so forth, if he doesn't realize that, then he's going to grow old and bitter, and he's never going to have anybody that truly loves him. He's going to die alone, and I don't want that for anybody. And I want Quantum TV to actually reflect on what he has done in the past and who he is now and work on it, because criticism is always a good thing, especially towards one's personality, to critique it and try to build off of it and become a better person. I know this personally from experience. I was a really shitty person back then, and now if you knew who I was back in the day, you wouldn't be able to recognize me who I am today. So Quantum can do that. Everybody deserves a chance to change. Now, it just depends on the person. So if they're too stubborn, if they're too egotistical, if they're too righteous and stuff like that, they're never going to change. It's never going to happen. And you can't talk to them. You can't point it out, because you know it's going to lead nowhere, and it's just going to cause a big confrontation, and you don't want that. And at that point, you just got to leave them alone and just hope that they figure it out on their own. Because if they're unwilling to listen to other people's critiques about them, then the only person who can help themselves at that point is only them, because it starts with you, and then other people can help. So at the end of the day, do I think it's funny? Do I think Quantum TV deserved it? Yes, 100%. But do I hate him as a person? No. Is he a shitty person? Yes. Can he change? He can if he chooses to. And do I want him to change? Do I hope to see him become a better person? Yes, I do. Because on outward appearances, when you look at Quantum TV and you just watch simple videos of him, doing his little TV stuff, even though he's been lying about his TV settings and stuff like that, When you just listen to him talking about his TVs and what he normally does, he sounds like he could be a decent person, but then when it comes to anything revolving around criticism towards anything, he is the absolute worst person, and he should be deplatformed. And I'm not talking about permanently, at least temporarily. He's already been deplatformed, I think, twice. I know he was banned off of YouTube once, and he's back, and YouTube ain't doing shit about it. But all I want is for him to just hopefully one day become a better person, realize what he's done, takes this experience, being arrested, to heart, and realizing the mistakes he's making, even if it starts off small. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen over a course of a week or a couple of months. This takes time. It took time for me. It took years for me to be the person who I am today compared to who I used to be. There was a lot of drama and confrontation, bad situations I was in back then, with nobody never believing in me, really, always feeling second to none, and being talked down to, and it caused me to be a really shitty person towards everybody else. And now I live my life accepting certain people in my life still treating me in the same ways, second to none, not as prioritized, looking at me anyway, and just feeling like I can't do anything, that I can't go nowhere in their eyes, and consistently worrying about me whenever my others don't get the same treatment. But I've accepted it, and I realize that that's never going to change on their end, and it doesn't matter. I have nothing. It's all about learning that you do not have to prove anything to anybody. Just be you. Now, if there's a legitimate criticism towards you about who you are as a person, in the beginning, yeah, it's okay to get upset about it. There's nothing wrong with it. I still do to this day. But once you've calmed down, really think about it and look at yourself and say, and think about what they said, and say to yourself, it's like, do I really do this? And think upon it. And if you do catch yourself doing it, then work on it. Nothing wrong with that. So nowadays, I don't have any issues. Still have those people in my life that still do those same things to me to this day, but it doesn't bother me anymore because I don't care. The number one thing to learn is to just not give a fuck about anybody. And I'm not talking about like their well-being and their needs and if they're okay. Not talking about that. Mainly just their opinions. Don't give a fuck about what they think. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. As long as you know that you're a good person and you hear that from other people too, acknowledging that you've been good and nothing but negative from others, you're doing a good job. But if you start to hear negatives multiple times from multiple people saying the same thing about you, look at yourself and try to figure it out. And don't let other people bother you when it's bullshit and you know for a fact it is. So hopefully Quantum TV gets his shit together. Hopefully he gets it all figured out, gets all of his shit, puts it in a backpack, organize that shit, and then clean it out when he figures it out, what needs to be taken out. So, but at the end of the day, it's still funny, still hilarious. He got arrested, great. And he was only in there for one day, a little over a day, because I went and read the entire report, and he bonded out $500, immediately started attacking people when he got out on YouTube. So, but other than that, like, I highly doubt Quantum ever sees any of my stuff, because, you know, I'm not that important here in YouTube at all. I'm just doing this mainly for fun and my own entertainment when I have the time to do so. But if he were to see this, and the off chance, which I again highly doubt, talk to me. We'll talk. I don't hate you, you know, and I'll let you say whatever you want to say, however you want to say it while we're talking. Let it out and we'll talk, you know, because at the end of the day, even though Quantum TV is a piece of shit right now and has been for a while, I believe in change. I believe in the positivity, the light at the end of the tunnel. I believe in due time, if he wants it, he can do it. And if he needs a good friend that's not willing to put up with the bullshit, but also willing to at least listen to it and give them feedback and just be there when he needs somebody to talk to. A lot of other YouTubers wouldn't do it. A lot of people has 100% vilified him. And to be fair, he did it to himself. But everybody needs that one person who is willing to be there for somebody, for them. And that's what Quantum TV, I believe, is truly missing right now in his life. He doesn't have somebody that is truly there for him as a legitimate friend, as a legitimate person, that will listen, maybe give some advice, some critiques, and wouldn't fire back at him when he says something stupid. And I think he needs somebody like that. And I'm willing not to probably be 100% that person, but to be the start towards that direction if he was wanting to talk to somebody. Because I'm going to keep saying it. Quantum TV, you are a piece of shit. But you can be better. You just have to want to be better. And if you refuse to see any of the problems you have, it will haunt you in your older life. Simple as that. But I just went on a tangent. There was another thing I wanted to talk about too, and I figured I would do it here, but I need to get in this cool game that just got me excited actually. Silica. An RTS first person shooter all in one. I watched a guy stream it for a little while. Let's see, what was his name? But I was at work when I was watching him, and I couldn't watch it for long. When I watched this video on the situation on the game too. What was it? 418 views on my last video. That's cool. I know it would be in my history. There it is. History. Where are you? Way down here because I watch a million videos. The Dead Wizard. The Dead Wizard. He has 310 subscribers. He seems like a really cool dude. The Dead Wizard. You know what? Now that I got that here, I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to him too, because I meant to do that yesterday, but I was so intrigued with what he was playing. Let me go back to my live channel here. I'm gonna subscribe to him twice here. The Dead Wizard. Okay. Problem solved. Problem staying solved. Rangers lead the way. Nice. Anyway, it's a YouTube guy, a YouTube dude named The Dead Wizard. And if it wasn't for his video, I wouldn't have never known about this game called Silica. It's really, really intriguing. I haven't been intrigued over a game in quite some time. Yeah, we got our game, like, you know, you with Cyberpunk and Halo Infinite and, you know, all these other games that have been coming out. I've been interested in them, but I haven't been intrigued. It's been a while since I've been intrigued. I've personally never played a game that was an RTS and a first-person shooter at the same time. I know they exist and I know they're old, but I've never played it before. But Silica brings them together, and from what I've seen, it looks cool. I'm not a big RTS person. I want to get that out of the way. I'm big into FPSs, but RTS, no. I like RTSs, but it depends on the type of RTS. And then on top of that, I refuse to play multiplayer in RTS games because I recognize how shitty, how garbage I am at RTS games, and I know I would get my ass wrecked. Now, the only 2 RTS games I could play multiplayer on and do decent was Command and Conquer 3 with its add-on Kane's Wrath, and the Halo Wars games, mainly Halo Wars 2, when it first came out. Those were the only 2 RTS games I could play and feel good about it. Of course, I did both of them on my Xbox 360 and my Xbox One X. I never did it on PC. But the thing is when I played multiplayer with Command and Conquer 3 and Kane's Wrath and Halo Wars and 2, but mainly 2, I kicked ass. I didn't win 100% of the time, but I promise 60 to 70% of the time I won. And I felt so good, dopamine going through. But every other RTS game I have ever played could never do the multiplayer. Could never. I would get my ass wrecked hard. But I still like playing them. For example, Age of Empires 2, Empire Earth, and Empire Earth 2, and Age of Mythology. Love those games. Will I play them online? Fuck no. I'll play it co-op with a buddy, you know, as a team and fighting the AI. But online, no, I'm going to get my ass fucking wrecked. I love the role play in those games more than actually play them. Like in Empire Earth 2, if you don't know what that is, you start from the Stone Age, you go to the Space Age. I usually don't like to go all the way up to 15, which is the tiers. There's 15 tiers, stages. I personally like to keep mine at like 12 or 13, going into the Atomic Age and close to the Modern Age. And I like to build, because it's just like Age of Empires 2. You build your base, you put walls, you can do whatever you want. You can have a map being huge, and I like to build this big ass base with houses and shit, and role play, put roads down, walls and guards up and stuff like this and that. And then with the diplomacy system, I'll sit there and be allies with everybody and just let them fight each other as the AIs while I'm just sitting over here sending resources to other people. And then I'm like, okay, I'm bored. I want to get into a conflict, so I'll make a small squad and role play with it and get a load up some people. So my squad members or whatever that I made, usually infantry units. I rarely use vehicles and planes. I do sometimes, and I'll make a passenger jet, load them on, have them parachute in behind enemy lines while I'm still allies with them, build a camp, a small little camp, and then declare war on them, mainly like on a border area but behind enemy lines where I plan on helping this side fight this side, and I build a little camp and I just send small troops in, fight them, and I try my best not to let any of them die. When some of them get wounded, I retreat them, put them in a medic tent, even though the medic tent's just cosmetic. You have to use other things to actually heal them. I love the role play in RTS games. So Silica, when I saw Silica and I saw that it was an RTS first person shooter, I could play this multiplayer even though I suck at RTS. At least I can be boots on the ground. I'll let somebody else be the commander, because in Silica you got one commander in each team, and then I think it's 12 people, so then you got 5 foot soldiers on this team, 5 on this team. I think I haven't played it, I've just seen it. I would be one of the foot soldiers and being told what to do by the commander. I could play it then because I'm really good at FPS games. Halo was my #1 game I ever played. I was godlike at it. I rarely ever lost. Call of Duty, I was really good at it. I wouldn't say I was godlike at it, except for War at War. War at War was my Call of Duty back in the day. You know, with the Ghost Recon games, Battlefield, love Battlefield. I'm really good at FPS games, so I want to play this. If I'm going to do the RTS element, I'm only going to do it with co-op, because so far it looks cool, but I don't think I could play against another commander. I really don't. Maybe later, once I get everything figured out with how the game works. I don't know, but I know for a fact I can get in it and enjoy it first person wise. So enough talking here. I know I've been rambling on for a minute now. There was another thing I was wanting to talk about too. You know what? I might as well, just to get it out of my system, I suppose, because there's not really any of y'all here, so I might as well talk about it for a second here. So I just watched a video. Where is it? This is my live channel. Okay, let me go back. So I just watched a video called Arena Shooters Are Dead and the Act Man Killed Them by Brother Near 2.0. He released it a month ago. And there was one part of the video that bothered me. The rest of it was fine. Look, I love the Act Man. There have been times that the Act Man has been wrong. In his arena shooter, he was definitely wrong in a lot of other areas about it. He doesn't know a whole lot about it. He didn't do enough research on it. And Brother Near 2.0, okay, did a good job with correcting the Act Man. Smugly, very smug. I don't think I would watch Brother Near 2.0 because of his smug attitude, but he wasn't wrong at the same time. But when he got to Halo, Brother Near was wrong. Not 100%, but definitely wrong, and he was very fucking smug about it, and it bothered me. And I thought about making a short YouTube video talking about it, but I didn't see it really worth it. It's a month old for one, and two, it would be so short, wouldn't matter, and three, you know, it was more me nitpicking at this point, because the Atman may have been wrong, but when it started talking about Halo, the first part was when he was talking about arena shooters, and when Halo came, Atman didn't bring up the fact that, you know, Halo was an RTS at first, then called, you know, monkey nuts, then a third-person shooter, and all this and that. And the Brother Near was so clueless to the Atman not knowing or whatever, that I'm surprised you didn't know that, Atman. Out of all people, you should know that it didn't used to be a first-person shooter. The Atman knew it wasn't a first-person shooter at the beginning. If you go back 6 years on his page, on his YouTube channel, he has a video called "Why Is Halo a Masterpiece?" and he talks about the history of Halo and its development. He knows. You just didn't do your research on that. Now, again, he did a good job. I'm not trying to say Brother Near is a bad blah blah blah. No, he did a really good job criticizing the Atman here with his arena shooter video. But then he goes on to say that Halo, you know, Halo has arenas, right? And Halo has multiplayer, right? Then it's an arena shooter. So smugly. Like he thinks he's 100% right and he's wrong. The dude said he was 21 years old, so, and he plays a lot of arena shooters today, especially on the indie side, and arena shooters ain't dead, and he's correct. However, Halo is not an arena shooter, and I will argue with him for the rest of the time, including G-Man Lives. And G-Man Lives is older than me, but I'm pretty positive he would even say Halo is not an arena shooter. An arena shooter is a game that has fast movements, no weapon limit, power-ups on the map, small to medium maps, weapons all over the maps, and no regenerating health. That is an arena shooter. Halo has arena shooter elements, but is not an arena shooter. Halo has regenerating shields, the first one, but still has health. Okay, but there's a 2-weapon limit. You can't move that fast. There's vehicles implemented. You can't count any of the large maps like Blood Gulch and Sidewinder into that category. Okay, it's not a legit full-blown arena shooter. Just because it has arena-like maps and just because it has multiplayer does not make it an arena shooter. Because if Brother Near 2.0 is going to claim that, and G-Man Live is going to claim that, and I haven't seen that, I don't think he has or not, I don't know, but I just know Brother Near 2.0, if you are going to claim that Halo is an arena shooter, then you have to claim that Call of Duty is an arena shooter. You have to claim that Ghost Recon, the originals anyway, with first-person shooter multiplayer maps, was an arena shooter. You have to claim that Star Wars Republic Commando is an arena shooter. Battlefield is an arena shooter. Frontlines Fuel of War is an arena shooter. You have to claim that too, and you can't. You can't do it. Arena shooters are their own specific genre. Halo has arena shooter elements in it, but it is not an arena shooter. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Brother Near 2.0, love your video, man. You did great. The Atman shot, you know, he usually doesn't do that, but he didn't do that well at all in that video, and you called him out on it. Good job. But tone down your smugness and don't call Halo an arena shooter, because you're wrong. Does it have arena shooter elements? Yes, but arena shooters are their own thing. And Doom did it again in 2016 and 2020 with Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. Did it again, showing what an arena shooter is. If you want an example of what an arena shooter is, that's what it is. You can't even claim. Anyway, Doom is the blueprint of what an arena shooter is. And the last arena shooter I played was Unreal Tournament 3. It was the last one I played, and it was a great one. Besides the new Doom games, I'm not big into arena shooters. I'm big into Halo, but I'm not big into that fast, unlimited weaponry, power-up gameplay type of stuff. In the single player I can be, multiplayer I'm not. If I want multiplayer, I want Battlefield types, Halo types, Call of Duty types, that type of stuff. Like, so I've done rambled on for too long. But last time, Brother Near 2.0, great video. Lay down on the smugness a little bit. And Halo is not a full-blown arena shooter. You're wrong. Just because it has arena maps, like maps, and it has a multiplayer, doesn't make it an arena shooter. Because if you say that, then you have to mark all the Call of Duties. You have to mark the Battlefields. You have to mark Frontlines Fuel of War. You have to mark Republic Commando. You have to mark the Killzone games. You have to mark Resistance. You have to mark these other games as arena shooters, because guess what they all have? Arena-like areas and maps and a multiplayer. I'm talking too long. I get into it. I do. But let's go here. I'm going ahead and get this loaded. Silica! Even though I'm already going to have to restart it because I didn't mean to skip a video. There was a video in the front. And for some reason this wasn't full screen. I don't understand why. Okay, let me restart this because I didn't want to miss that. I guess before I get into it too, let me turn on the air because golly is it hot in here. It is so hot in here. Okay, so let's start this again. If there was a video and I don't want to miss it. Or was it just an intro?
In the year 2351, the advent discovery of teleportation revolutionizes transportation within the solar system. Despite its inherent flaws and egregious energy demands, this controlled tearing of space-time leads to the colonization of a terrestrial planet orbiting Proxima Centauri, the nearest star to our own. Moved by the deep red hues of its dwarf star, The people name their new home Centaurus after the constellation within which it resides. Infrastructure is established between the people of Sol and the determined Centauri. An era of peaceful and prosperous existence for humanity begins. Yet, it would not last for long. Countless drones are dispatched to explore the vast expanse beyond. But the fundamental nature of teleportation results in a destination that is deeply drawn toward gravity wells such as planets, stars, and black holes. Despite all efforts, none return. Dreams of exploring deep space are thwarted by a lack of progress, and the project is eventually shut down. However, on an unlikely winter day, years after its departure, a single dusty drone returns. Hailing from a region beyond the galaxy core, the recovery of this unlikely traveler amounts to nothing less than a miracle, leading to the discovery of Balturus, a seemingly barren planet scorched in the blinding light of its host star. With the teleportation link stable, expeditions are mounted, and mankind, at the cusp of making first contact, explores the sandy wastes. As the curious adventurers sought, a discovery is indeed made, but not one they had expected. Deep inclusions within seemingly benign crystals of silica glisten in the star's brilliant light, casting a vivid sapphire hue which ensnares their curious eyes. This element would come
This is pretty decent,
and is soon lauded as the greatest finding in human history. Samples are taken, experiments are made, and the material achieves the impossible, multiplying input energy by several orders of magnitude without a significant loss in mass, as well as manipulating the matter around it in ways that remain poorly understood. It does not take long for extensive mining to begin, but Balturus had one more revelation to unveil. From the amber hues of the vast dunes, a plethora of crab-like creatures emerge. Unimpressed by the colossal machines reaping the soils of their home, they attack with ferocious prowess, cutting man at the shield, forcing the reinstatement and deployment of a vast military arm. With the creatures at bay, the Volturium spoils are enjoyed by the overindulged populace of Sol, with little trickling through to the proud Centauri. Despite the greatest of political efforts, appeals fall on deaf ears, precipitating the inception of their own mining enterprise, laying the foundations for conflict. As mining intensifies and relations wither, humanity is once more cast down the path of war. Within a year, the bloodshed begins.
Silica. If that's how it's pronounced, Silica. You know what this game reminds me of already just from that intro, even though the plot is different? It reminds me of a Nintendo 64 game, and I'm trying to remember. I don't own the game. I mean, because I do have Nintendo games. I have my Nintendo here. I used to have it. I don't know what happened to it. I guess I lost it when I was a kid. I don't know. Either that. I really don't know. Or I let somebody borrow it when I was a kid. I don't know. I love my Nintendo 64 though. That's the Donkey Kong 64 edition. There. It makes me want to look it up real quick though. I do want to look it up real quick. So, you see that moving? I'm moving my mouse on my web browser. N64. What was it called? There it is. Emeranians, or whatever it's called. I can't think of the name. This game right here. Fuck. Emeranians. Or Emeranians. I don't even try to get me to pronounce it, man. Armorines Project Swarm. I don't know. The game itself wasn't that good. to be fully honest. But as a kid, dude, I fucking loved this game. And it had to deal with, you know, killing, but and there's a PlayStation version. I didn't because I only played it on the 64. There's a PlayStation version. And it's made by, I didn't know that. It's made by the same people that made Turok. Oh man. Oh man, let me just share my screen here real quick. Let me just share my screen here real quick. Come on, properties. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. This game right here. This game right here. This is what I'm talking about. I loved this game when I was a kid. It was great. Black cartridge, yeah, man. Oh, I remember this game. I didn't know there was a PlayStation. Oh, I'm gonna have to, because I have a PlayStation emulator too. That is so cool. And there are the bugs. The bugs in the game that you would kill. Ah, dude. Hang on. 144. No, turn that bitch up. I want to see it. I want to see the gameplay of it. I forget. That's the first mission. And it was co-op too. You could play co-op. Look at that. So this game, this Silica game is giving me a little bit of vibes of this. Humanity against well, they got crab-like creatures on here, but still bugs. Let's see. And I can see the Turok elements in it now. Wow. Dude, okay. This, I'm getting goosebumps. This is so nostalgic for me. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. I want to play it. I want to play it. I want to play it so bad. Because look, man. Here's Turok 2. And it's made by the same fucking people. Acclaim. It's made by the same people that made this game that we're looking at right now. Turok 2 used to give me fucking nightmares when I was a kid. But I used to play the fuck out of this one that I'm showing on here on YouTube right now. Man. Look at all that dust. They say not to blow in the cartridge, but it always works. Don't listen. Dude, look. I'm to that age where I get sad thinking about how cool things are. You gotta think about it, man. I'm been looking at today's generation about what's been coming out, what's been exciting and stuff like that. It doesn't compare. It doesn't compare. The last great innovations was between the 80s and the 2000s. Was the last great innovations of everything. After that, in the 2010s and onward, it's been boring. Nothing's been great anymore. Holy shit. But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to watch that one too. Memory Lane. I'm gonna have to watch some videos about this, man. I gotta play that. But anyway, look, listen. My generation was the last great generation to have cool fucking things come out. Okay, there are things I wish I was there for, like back in the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s, and I wasn't there for that. But I was there for that for the late 90s, all of 2000. You know, And the year that I always wish I could go back to is 2007. That is the year I wish I could go back to. For all intents and purposes. The 360 era, the height of Xbox Live, Halo 3, playing Splinter Cell Chaos Theory online again, all this in-game chat with fucking Call of Duty 4, War at War, Modern Warfare 2. That is the year I wish I could go back to. Nothing today has matched that energy. For me personally, but I'm pretty positive I'm far from the only person that feels the same way. Not maybe 2007 specifically, but compared to the 2000s, all of 2000s, all of it, all of the 90s, all of the 2000s, nothing today compares to it. Nothing. Anyway, look at the settings here. I guess that would be border. Graphics high. My CPU's at 70 Celsius. My GPU 77. Vertical, horizontal. Set the 1. I'm gonna just set it to 2 for now because I don't know how much that's gonna go. Camera shake. Let's reduce that a little bit. I'm not big into camera shakes. I don't want it to be too intense. Where's the mapping? I'm in settings. Okay, I guess not. What is this? Game modes are subject to change. Explore the dusty waste in search of Valterium in this FPS mode. Battle for dominance in FPS or RTS. In the flagship game, select your favorite unit and face off in the unbalanced free for all. Joining the existing game. That server that dude was in, Zora, is he streaming right now? Because I might join him. Oh shit. Okay, so exclusive. Okay, let me fix that. Go back to this, because I didn't have that issue earlier. There we go. Is he streaming right now? Let me go check on him. Oh, the music. Dude, oh my goodness. Okay, let's go to the history. If you see any videos that look kid-like, my son, I have my son use my channel like these. Because I have, you know, premium. I don't like ads. I know I could get ad blocker, but I want to watch it on my living room TV too, and I can't get ad blocker on my living room TV, so I just pay for premium. And I don't regret it. Let's see, I was watching all that during work. Shouldn't be that far behind now. Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe it is. The Deep Wizard, there he is. You know, I could just go to Twitch. I am following him. I don't know why I didn't think of doing that, but I'm already here. Where are you? Twitch? Are you streaming this right now, my guy? How dare you? How dare you not be streaming this right now? 5 days ago. All popular clips. Yesterday. See, this is what I was watching. And if I remember... Okay, so... And it looked like... What server was he in? I think it was this one. Alright. I'm gonna play this. gonna start off. I'm gonna go left to right. So I'm gonna start off with Prospector. FPS, only one map. Player limit 4. I'm thinking about doing this single player only. Let me do this. You know what? If people want to join, people can join. Just bought this game. I'm learning about it. People want to join, people can join. Problem solved, problem saying solved. While this is loading, for temporary right now. Where is it? Where is it? We'll turn off my camera. And I have specific reasons on why I'm turning off my camera. Don't ask questions. I don't think I could do this with a controller. I would prefer to do the first person with controller and RTS with keyboard and mouse, but... Look, it's even got my picture. E to deploy. Okay. Alright, y'all. Give me a moment. I have to go and do something real quick. Well, I'm going to keep it right there. Hopefully, somebody will join. Okay, so let me get this all hooked up here again. I kind of expected nobody to join, but that's all cool and fine. It would be cool if I could do this with my controller and mouse. My controller. Oh shit. Okay, we are officially on the...
Telemetry indicates successful deployment. Your mission is to survey the area for Balterium. Be advised your sector is well beyond combat support range. Hostile presence is expected. Utilize the gear pack supplied with your pod to re-equip as you see fit. Additionally, monitor the Balterium interference indicator on your heads-up display to evaluate your heading. Welcome to Balterus.
I'm checking my sensitivity. I also got a button on my thing. Okay, so I can see the zoom needs to be worked on a little bit for smoothness of animation, but looking good. Look at the shadow. Okay, third person. I didn't see this. What the fuck? I can do this in third person. Ooh, so you're telling me it's an RTS, an FPS, and a TPS? What? Okay, so I can sprint. My crouch. Can I have toggle crouch controller? Crouch, sprint, jump. Left alt, free look. Okay. Map. Combat vision. Team roll? Hang on. Whoa, what is that? Okay, map. Okay. C is that. And I don't think there's like a, oh, console commands. Oops. Anyway. Yeah, I can't do anything with the control. I hate the fact that this is, not toggle. Dude, this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. He's not aiming up or down. Which, to be fair, I mean, it's an RTS too. Did I just reload? Do I have infinite ammo? Because it is an RTS. They can't just like... I can see my... Where's my ammo counter? Do I have one? I know I do in this. I can see my health when I do that. Was that really all the reload was? Look, I'm not even gonna complain. This made by one person. So far, it looks nice. Look at how nice this looks. The detail. It's not 100% to standard, but it still looks really beautiful, even though it's in just a desert. Just a desert. Ooh. I like the third person aspect. We'll treat it like fucking Star Wars Battlefront 2. The original, not the new one. Now I want to test the spread. Okay, let's get to a rock here. Okay. Oh, I do have my ammo counter. It's on my thing. Okay, so like aiming down sight, ADSing is really not that important. That's good to know. And I think doing this in first person might be more immersive. I mean, for obvious reasons, but... I'm excited. I'm doing other things at the minute, but this has got me excited. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. Let's see. I wanna look at the buttons again, because I can jump, which I haven't done that yet. Team roll, and then return as chat. Drugs. Yeah. That's cool. What does it look like in simplistic? But that's okay. Look. Okay, let's go. Scout, rifleman. So I'm a scout. What is the difference? I know the weaponry and stuff, but what are the stats? I want to see this. How do I select? E. So scout infantry are fast, foot-based units with light armor and standard issue submachine gun, perfect for searching the area. Equipped with standard armor and assault rifle, or an armor light rifle. The riflemen are versatile foot-based unit suited for the majority of combat operations. Oh! I wonder what that is. Balterium interference. And obviously this, I don't have any other weapons. Let's turn that off. I'm gonna figure out what that is. Dude. I'm honest. I haven't even shot anything yet, like an actual enemy. I'm just excited. Day 1, 11:02 in the morning. I'm assuming that's north. Move to target. Okay. So riflemen are slower than the scout, but I want to be a rifleman. Because if I get in combat, I want to handle the situation. And the other thing, I want to bring it up. Like, it's an RTS first-person shooter, third-person shooter, alright? So, in RTSs, you got your units that are AI controlled, and the path mapping is not always good. Imagine doing RTS with a few units that are real fucking players, and you're telling them what to do. Dude, oh no.
Biosignatures detected up ahead. Proceed with caution. Out.
Proceed with caution. Okay. Resources 0. Tech level none. Structures 1 critical. Units. Armed cars, harvesters, tanks / siege, infantry. I'm the only one out here on the field. What is this for? Let's go in the third person here. Oh! Oh! Motherfucker, get away from me. Ah! 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 What's my health at? Damn, they die quick.
It appears the area is infested with alien wildlife. Consider it likely that an alien queen is nested somewhere in this sector. You are advised to remain on the charted route to the detected source.
Oh, they're despawning? Fuck, I wanted to look at the bodies.
Indicates a large deposit. Well worth the risk. Proceed with caution.
Let's see. Yeah, I took some damage, obviously. I could just sprint, but you know. And I like the fog of war. What is that? A rock? Okay. I like the heat waves. It is a desert, so it makes perfect sense for there to be heat waves like that. How big is this map? That's a pretty big map for me to only run that far. My health regenerates? Is my health regenerating? What if my health is regenerating? Okay. That's cool to know. And I know this is only an early access, but I'm really enjoying it so far. And I've only experienced a little bit here.
Your audio signal indicates the presence of a Goliath. An encounter which certainly leads to your demise. Tread lightly, Prospector.
I still don't know what this vision does. Travel light. I'm gonna get jump on my way here. I already know. I like the animation for first person. Of course, third person is a little janky. The foot sounds don't match. I feel like I'm playing Ultimate Battle Simulator or whatever it's called. And I like that game. I've been waiting for a lot of updates. I haven't played it in a while. That game is fun. It's mainly fun just to watch the carnage. Oh! Reload! Reload! Oh, they're getting me! Oh, fuck. Woo! Come here, bitch! Ah! Oh! I knew I was gonna get jumped. Oh, there's another one. And I was watching the Dark Wizard. I believe that's his name. I done forgot again. And he likes to play as the crabs or whatever, the aliens. Me personally, I guess you could say I'm vanilla. I just like messing with the human side of things. I like being human in everything I play. So, hang on. I'm doing stuff on my other monitor. There we go. So, reloading, not reloading. I bring the gun closer when I'm reloading. At least I have infinite ammo. Wait a minute. I guess before I continue here, I want to look at Steam charts. So, Steam charts. Oh, I can't share what I'm looking at. Anyway, Silica. How many people are playing it? So it's peak of all time. So Silica, this game, even though it's in early access, 1,421 players, all-time peak. Currently, within the past 28 minutes, it's been at 597 players. This game is not doing bad. There we go. Let me go ahead and reload. Okay. What happens if I decided to just deviate from where I'm going? Just go anywhere else, like in that direction or that direction. Well, I'll run into something secret. Look, is that crystals? Yeah. And I'm assuming those right there are like the resources that you would gather with the harvesters, I guess? What about the crabs?
We have detected a sharp rise in Balterium interference in your telemetry. Readings indicate it is a large deposit. Well done. Head down into the depression and prospect the area. Command out.
Oh shit! Oh! No. 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 Okay, you know what? I'll do it again.
Unit Alpha, this is command.
I'm gonna be the scout so I can run faster.
Your mission is to survey the area for Balterium. Be advised your sector is well beyond combat support range.
No.
Hostile presence is expected. Utilize the gear pack supplied with your pod to re-equip as you see fit. Additionally, monitor the Balterium interference indicator on your heads-up display to evaluate your heading. Welcome to Balterus. Out.
Holy shit, I do move so much faster. So much faster as a scout. I'll just stick with this. I think I'm gonna get jumped. No, this one.
Detected up ahead. Proceed with caution. Out.
Dude, I can just imagine the voice chat for this game. Ooh. Ooh. Reload, reload. I probably have less health. Yeah, oh shit, I have so much less. So much less. One hit.
It appears the area is infested with alien wildlife. Consider it likely that an alien queen is nested somewhere in this sector.
Okay.
You are advised to remain on the charted route to the detected source of Volterium interference. Despite detection from orbit, the signal indicates a large deposit. Well worth the risk. Proceed with caution and good luck. Command out.
Proceed with caution. Fuck you. You send me by myself? No squad? You can eat a dick. I get that the other AI units would be controlled by the commander, but still, like, what the fuck? We'll keep
Your
running.
audio signal indicates the presence of a Goliath, an encounter which certainly leads to your demise. Tread lightly, Prospector.
My health is already back up, so I'm good to go on that. I won't jump off this fall damage. Go fucking figure. I mean, I should have expected that, to be honest. But still, what the fuck? What the fuck? He's still not dead. Oh shit. I didn't take any damage. That's shocking, honestly. I should have. That one jumped directly into me and I couldn't dodge it in time. My stream acted up there for a second. Come on over here. What the fuck? No. No. That's aggravating. Okay. Okay. Listen, developer. Love your game so far, but come on now. Fall damage? Are you serious? I just jumped over a rock. Are you fucking kidding me?
Prospector Unit Alpha, this is Command.
This is the last time I'm going to try this, and then after that I'm going to skip. Fall damage? Are you fucking kidding me?
Is well beyond combat support range. Hostile presence is expected. Utilize the gear pack supplied with your pod to re-equip as you see.
Oh my goodness. The fall damage. What the fuck, man?
On your heads-up display to evaluate your
I jumped over a rock and I died. So I guess I should just forget about the space bar. I shouldn't jump anymore, because if I do, I'm gonna fucking die. Look, so far I'm loving the game. Everything is great. I haven't got to the RTS element yet, but still, the fall damage. Come on now. Okay, come on. We'll get jumped up here. Let's go on ahead and fight them. This is the third time doing this. Right here. I'm liking the first person aspect, even though it's mainly an RTS.
It appears the area is infested with
But still,
wildlife. Consider it likely that an alien queen is nested somewhere.
I'm gonna be in
this
third
sector.
person for this
You are
third
advised to
round.
remain on the charted route to the detected source of Vulturium
I'm
interference.
just gonna continue as a scout, not worry about being a rifleman. I'm just gonna run through this because this is annoying. That was so annoying. The first time, look, I get it. Fall damage. The first time I died, fall damage. That made sense. The second time, I jumped over a fucking rock and I died. What the fuck, dude? So the fall damage needs to be altered, and I'm guessing it's not just the human side, it would be the crab side too, but still.
Your audio signal.
Yeah, I'm gonna get jumped up here, I know.
Lead to your demise. Tread lightly, prospector.
Come on. I'm about to get jumped before I get to my marker. Could be around right here. Maybe it is the marker. Yeah, there it is. Oh, no! I'm excited to get to the RTS part of this, to be fully honest. Okay. So I'm back at the rock. I'm gonna do what I did. It's not insanity, okay? I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. But this time, I won't fucking jump over the rock. I'll just walk over it instead. So I'm back to where I was originally. Fall damage needs to be altered.
Detected a sharp rise in Vulturium interference in your telemetry. Readings indicate it is a large deposit. Well done. Head down into the depression and prospect the area. Command out.
Okay. Oh! 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 I didn't die! Oh! I was so worried. Okay, look, I'm not gonna jump down. I'm gonna find a way down. Okay, look, let's just stay against the rock here. Let's get over here. Okay, so I'm scared of that drop because of fall damage. Let me find a way around. Here we go. This should be fine. Okay, that's fine. I guess before I move any further, a stream again acting up, and I don't understand why. Now my YouTube isn't wanting to load anything. What the fuck? Okay. Is it working normally on the computer side of things? Is it working normally on the computer side of things? Yeah, it is. So I guess I'm gonna just have this opened right here. And just have it right that, because apparently my phone doesn't want to work anymore, and I don't get why. 2 days ago, I'm just gonna turn off my phone altogether. Fuck it, and I'll turn it back on when I think it's ready.
These crystals are a telltale sign of a volcanic deposit beneath. One of its unique properties is how it manipulates matter around it, in this case the sand. Induced crystallization creates these tall, vertical pillars of quartz. Keep moving to the flat outcrop up ahead. Out.
So this is the resource. Okay. Guess that's all I need to know. Okay. I'm ready to go. Huh? Huh? I can climb? Okay.
Prospector, you are advised to set up camp and stay put. Your area has been assigned for active orbital monitoring. Additional support units are being dispatched. It will take over 24 hours to reach your location. Should any hostiles approach your position, you will be notified. Stay safe. Command out.
Oh, that's it? Oh wait, no it's not.
Prospector, be alert. Movement detected in your sector. From the signal, it appears to be a large group of hostiles headed in your direction. The data indicates an ETA of 1 minute. Gear up and prepare for combat. Good luck, Prospector. You're going to need it. Command out.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. Let's get a high ground here.
Prospector, be alert. Movement detected in your sector. From the signal, it appears to be a large group of hostiles headed in your direction. The data indicates an ETA of 1 minute. Gear up and prepare for combat. Good luck, Prospector. You're going to need it. Command out.
High ground. Okay, so it does help at nighttime at least. I guess he's dead. Oh shit, they can climb!
Well done, Prospector, but more hostiles inbound.
Should have expected that they could climb.
That was a heavy firefight. Keep it up. More incoming.
Whoa, I'm being shot at. I'm being shot at. Holy fuck. Ah! Ah! Oh my goodness. I honestly don't think I could do this by myself. They can climb. But it makes me want to do it by myself. I don't know. I'm gonna sit here and think about it for a second. Should I wait? I don't think I should, because by now it looks like it's a drop in, drop out type of system. Like, you know, server wise, joining wise, so on and so forth. I don't know. I don't know. Man, I'm sleepy. I might play for a little bit longer. I might take a nap. I don't even know. I don't get enough sleep. My work week is hectic.
Prospector, be alert. Movement detected in your sector. From a signal,
I'm gonna run away.
a large group of hostiles headed in your direction.
I'm gonna see what that happens.
An ETA of 1 minute. Gear up and prepare for combat. Good luck, Prospector. You're going to need it. Command out.
Okay, I'm gonna run away. Night vision, this bitch.
Hostiles inbound.
Yeah, I know. I like the music. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh!
That was a heavy firefight. Keep it up. More incoming.
This rock might be saving me, honestly. We gonna. Okay, come on now. Come on. Oh, I'm getting shot at again. I'm getting shot at again. I'm getting shot at again. I'll worry about the long range here soon. Yeah, this is that with the round.
Incredibly stubborn. Stay frosty, prospector.
Okay. They still sending more? Yeah. I got hit. Got hit. Oh, okay, look. I'm done. If I can't complete that by myself, I'm not going to worry about completing it by myself. I'm slightly annoyed. But that doesn't mean I don't like the game. Different maps. Okay. Let's do single player for this because I'm just learning. Okay. Let's get into the RTS aspect. Oh, humans versus aliens. Oh. I think for now, let's just do the standard. I'm gonna play as a human. As commander. There we go. A refinery. Okay. How do I cancel? How big is the map? What's that? Uranium. How do I place it? How do I place it? what? Riflemen, scouts. It's cool how I can just zoom in all the way. Guess I should come over here. Is there a way for me to like go into first person, or am I stuck in command? Drag, zoom, relook. Left control and mouse, remove the selection. Left shift and mouse, add the selection. I don't know what that was. But that did not look like my wife. Oh, it's the mail service. Somebody just walked up to my house. Mail person just walked up to the house. Well, that took a lot longer than I expected. I had a lot going on. Well, at least I'm back. I didn't expect it to be that long. I really didn't. I apologize ahead of time. I really do. And for anybody that joined and saw nothing but silence. Because currently I'm going through a death of a family. In the family. And it's not on my side, it's on my wife's side. But even on my own side, I don't know how to handle it. I feel like, because I'm going to get back into this game, don't worry about that. But me personally, when it comes to death, I don't care. So I have no idea how to properly handle it and not seem like a monster about the situation. Death has never scared me. Death has always been accepted in my eyes as a normal thing, and that it will happen, and that I've learned to simply accept it for what it is, and that there is no reason to get upset about something that was inevitable. So I don't know how to process it. Well, I know how to process it under my own personality, who I am, but I don't know how to process it for normal people like my wife. I don't want to come off looking like a monster, but at the same time, in my head, logically, gonna happen anyway. It's happening now. It's their time to go. It's understandable to be upset about it for a little while, but get over it and move on, and don't let it drag you for more than a couple of weeks. But see, that makes me sound like a monster. It makes me sound like I don't care. I care, but I understand death. It's just one big issue, and I'm trying my best to handle it to the best of my ability as me as a person. Because even with me, with my own family, my own parents, I have a very strong 90% feeling I'm going to feel the same way. I'm not going to care. I care about them, but I'm not going to care about the death part, because I understand death. I understand it's going to happen regardless of how I feel, and just accept it and move on. It's going to happen. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. I need to get back into this, you know. So I built me a refiner. I'm moving my units. Rifleman. I got 2 cars here. I have 1 car go away. I must split my units up. I'm gonna bring 1 rifleman. I mean, not rifleman, but at least 1 scout to over here. Now, I was told that the human harvester is not that good. Concealed, moving, visible, moving. They have the same attack and defense. A barracks, light vehicle factory. A silo. Silo provides additional storage. Going ahead and build that, I guess. A research facility. Where's my stuff? I got 3,000. Is that what that is? A radar. Okay. Going ahead and move them into the wasteland. Same thing, let's move them into the wasteland. Additional pylons needed. What is that? More? Yeah, that's more. Oh, damn, I'm getting a lot. It is collecting. This harvester's pretty damn big, to be honest. This game has no right to look as good as it does. This is a upgrade the facility. So what? The research facility. Want to upgrade it? That's a radar station. Headquarters. Oh, I don't need the radar station, but I am upgrading this. Okay, so let's look at what we can build here. Research facility. Built a silo, which extra storage, which is cool. I want to look at this. Honestly, the harvester has too big of a it's too big of a vehicle. It's way too big of a vehicle. It should not be that big. I'm not saying it shouldn't be big at all, but that's too big for a harvester. It's unnecessary for that size. Going ahead and move up my units. Oh shit! Dead? It's dead. Going ahead and get them out of there. Dead. Going ahead and move up. It's good to know that I have like turrets and stuff. Is still alive. Okay, let's look. What this? The barracks. in a vehicle. Dead. Move back over here. Continue to move forward. What is this? A bunker? Okay. But can it be entered? That's a ranged enemy. The Impaler. Impaler. A stronger defense. I'm glad they shoot as they move. Oh, it's dead. Good. Sucks I can't just swap back and forth. Team Alien. 17 units for Team Alien. There was no difficulty that I could select. Heavy quad. Marksman. Make 4 of them. Let's make 5 riflemen. Huh. Interesting. So that needs to be updated so he controls the turret now. There's no flags that I can put down. Okay. My question is how many people can get in this? Because there's an icon right here that shows like they can get in. Oh, never mind. Since I have 3 riflemen, I'm gonna bring them over here. Putting 2 scouts over here. I'm getting into it. It'll take me some time, but I'm getting into it. Okay, let's expedite. Sprint, bitch. Let me check on this, actually. They legitimately sprint. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Dealing ample damage. Okay. And I'm still making vehicles. This makes 6 of them. Okay, so that question has been answered. What is the problem here? I can't seem to get them to move. It's like they're trapped. I can't get these guys to move. I pushed the delete button and nothing happens. So what am I supposed to do then? I think I'm gonna keep my scout up in here, because he's got control of that turret. There we go. I got another one out. Something to do with that rock placement. Still figuring this game out, though. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Scorpion has a lot of health. I think I'll enjoy this some more as the first person shooter. I've done lost all of my group. Holy shit, I've done lost all of my group. Holy fuck. And I can't get this bitch out no matter what. And I can't sit there and reduce it at all. Goliath. I lost my whole fucking unit up there, dude. I'm gonna lose, and that's okay. I'm still learning this game. Heavy. Look, I got a lot to learn with this game. I got a lot to learn with this game. Look, I done lost most of my units here. I done lost all of my units. That's all I have. See how slow I am? Well, then again, I'm still figuring everything out. So, let's go ahead and quit for now. I got my ass wrecked, and I got it wrecked hard. Alright, I'm going to continue playing this, but streaming wise, we're going ahead and cut it here. So, thank y'all so much for watching. For the ones that did, and I was away for a lot of it, because I have a lot going on right now. And I'm trying to be focused on everything at once, and it's an issue for me. So, anyway, anywho, anyhow, this is a pretty cool game, Silica. I need to get into it more. I need to learn more about it. It seems pretty cool. It's in early access. There's obvious issues with it that they can fix. But anywho, anyway, anyhow, thank y'all so much for watching. And I'll see y'all whenever I decide to